What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be talking about how to improve your catching over the shoulder and how you guys can track those longer throws. Okay, so we're mainly going to be talking about your eyes and how that ties into tracking, obviously, and then your hands, what you want to do with your hands when this thing is thrown over your shoulder, when it's a deep throw downfield. So I hope this video gives you guys some value and improves your hands. And also, guys, let's say you don't have a quarterback and want to improve your hands, check out that very first link in the description. It's a full 30-day catching program with no quarterback necessary. If you have a quarterback, that would be perfect. You know, like we have two different options on that plan, so either one works. But if you need to get better hands, check out that very first link in the description. Let's get started. So we're going to be looking at this throw here. Davante Adams catching this thing over the top. So we're mainly going to be focused on his eyes, right? Because I think if you guys watched that Sunday night game recently where it was Packers against the Titans, he makes that great catch downfield to seal the deal at the very end, right? Obviously, they were ahead by a lot, but they took this shot, and he looks this thing, and he secures it with his eyes. So that's the most important thing that I think we need to talk about. So let's watch it full speed. So he gives us a little hesitation release, gets a step on this DB, right? And this is wide open in the NFL, especially when you got a quarterback like Rodgers. This is wide open. So we got to make sure that we come down with these catches, and we're consistent with this so we keep getting these opportunities as a receiver. So when we're here and you see how this ball has to fade him to the outside, right? When we see that thing, we want to make sure that I'm fading my body. So many receivers don't struggle with this, and that's why they struggle catching over the shoulders, that they don't fade their body with the throw. They'll run and they'll run and they'll run and they try to catch with their hands at the last second, and they have to move their hands way outside their frame this way. If you can get comfortable with fading your body, and that's why it's important to restack this guy so we're not hugging the sideline, and that's where the ball is going to take me, and it's a hard throw for the quarterback. We work to restack. We get back over the top of him with this release, right? You see how Adams comes off here. He's got his head down. But also your split matters because he's also from the slot here as well. So more so the restack matters if you're on the outside, so you're not just hugging the sideline. But when you're from the slot, you're running the slot fade. The ball should fade you to the outside anyways, but this is the tough part. This is what guys struggle with when it's a deeper throw downfield, is being able to actually fade their body and almost be like a center fielder. That's how you want to think of it. A center fielder in baseball, this ball's hit, he's fading his body. He's moving his body to it, right? He's not stopping short and trying to catch with his hands. He's moving his body underneath the ball. How you can work on that is you maybe have somebody throw tennis balls to you. You're bouncing tennis balls off the wall. Like I was talking about with that catching program, there's a lot of different drills that you have in there to work on that over-the-shoulder catch by yourself, right? So it's all about being able to get comfortable fading with the ball, moving your body with the ball, right? So now when your eyes, you want to see this thing hit your hands. You see how he's here? You want to see the ball hit your hands. Something I would do when I coached high school for a little while was that we would work with our receivers before every single practice, and we would literally just run straight at me, run over the shoulder, run side to side, and it was all working on their hands, making sure that they caught every single ball, and every time they caught it, they had to yell out laces or no laces. And we had not a lot of drops. We did not drop a lot of balls that year because we would look that ball in, we would see either laces or no laces, and you had to tuck it and then say it. So it focuses on you looking that ball into your hands. You want to see the ball hit your hands. That's the entire goal of any catch, right? And especially over the shoulder, it's like you got to watch that thing into that bucket, especially when your hands are late, because if this DB, let's say it's tighter coverage, and DB's going to be trying to play your hands, you got to make sure that I don't want to go show my hands too early and give him time to react. I want to be late with my hands, but you want to catch with your eyes first. It's all about focus with your eyes and treating that football like it's in that picture frame, right? So you see this football, it's like, you know, like you have a picture frame sitting in your living room, dining room, whatever it is, and it's like of a person. That's the only thing in the frame, right? It's just a person. That's how you want to think of the football. Your eyes are that picture frame, and the only thing in your eyes should be that football. That's what comes down to it when you're catching and you're tracking those deep throws over the top. Your eyes got to catch it first and get comfortable moving your body with the throw. And you see how he looks this thing all the way in, solid catch, and puts it away. Great job by Adams. Let's watch it again full speed one more time. So hesitates, and then he goes and makes sure that we're fading my body with this throw. That's where the quarterback's going to throw me, and I'm late with my hands and my eyes catch it first. So now we're going to be looking at this route here from Deontay Johnson. We're going to be talking about how your hands want to be late, like I was talking about, right? So you see how when he's here, he's got this DB by about a step or two, and again, you're open. And at this level of football, you're open. Maybe in high school, you need to maybe get a little bit more separation. But for right now, he's open. So we got to make sure that we're not giving this DB a time to react to my hands, right? So I'm not showing my hands too early. So you see how he's here, and you see how late he is with those hands over the top. It's like at the last, not at the last possible second where he's catching it down by his knees, but at the last possible second where he could just fall right in that bucket. That's where I want to be. I want to get comfortable with that habit. So what you can do, what I have my receivers do is what I'll do, and I'll give you guys this drill. I have them stand about maybe 10 yards away from me. and I'll have their back to me and they lean back. So they lean back and they're kind of looking behind them, but their body stays forward, and I'll throw that ball over their head and they have to move and they have to track it, and they got to be late with their hands and catch it. They can't show their hands too early, right? It's a great drill to work on your tracking. It's a great thing to do to work on your hands being late. So I can't stress this enough. The 3 things that I want you guys to get across in this video: fade your body first, right? Be a center fielder back there. Don't try to just catch with your hands. Make sure that my eyes are seeing this thing. I'm catching it with my eyes first, and then that my hands are late, and your eyes tracking this thing will help you with late hands. You got to be able to do all 3, fellas, if you want to be able to be a deep threat downfield and be able to track those deeper throws. Let's watch this thing again full speed. Great job by Johnson having late hands over the top. That's the entire goal of this. Late hands, eyes catch it, make sure I fade with my body. That's how you get better at catching those longer throws. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please leave those in the comments. Happy New Year to everybody. I really appreciate you watching this channel and supporting the brand. And then also, guys, if you want to get better hands, don't have a quarterback, check out that very first link in the description. I'll see you guys next time.